What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Paige. So, I've come to the very realization that marijuana is fucking my life up. And even though I've been using it for since I was 16, 14 years old, and I'm now 37, so that's 23 years. I've been a very functional stoner, but I'm finally deciding to quit. And I'm going to give you like a few good reasons why. And then I want you to subscribe to this channel so that you can see how it works. So I'm going to basically pick a quit date. I've already been doing hypnosis sessions on myself. I am a certified hypnotherapist. I've used these methods to quit drinking alcohol. I'm actually over a year sober from alcohol, which is amazing. And that actually has changed my life in a positive way. But I really need to do something about this weed addiction. So, a few reasons why I want to quit. Oh, the brain fog. So, the frustration of being high and wanting to calculate something with your head, or wanting to just simply answer a question that somebody brings up or is in your mind, but not being able to do that, not having your neurons fire correctly. I remember an example. I was doing a tile project. Actually, I was working on this tile project right here. It turned out beautiful, but I'd get super stoned. I'd wake up, I'd smoke out, and I'd be so high that I couldn't even calculate like where to put the tile. Like, I couldn't even measure 5 feet and divide that by 2 and say it's 2.5 feet. I would be flustered, overwhelmed, start thinking, how do I do this and how do I do that? And that's not correct. And I'm not dividing the blah, blah, blah. And so that's one of the reasons. The other reasons, which there are several, is this shit is getting expensive. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of a bougie, so I only smoke the best of the best, and this is the best of the best. I literally just picked these bad boys up. Live resin sauce. These cartridges are $40 a piece. Now, I did get a discount today where they're 20% off, but still, walking out of there spending $70 just for 2 grams of weed that's gonna last me a week. Fuck that shit. It's getting way too expensive on my ass. Also, when I was younger, so being a hypnotherapist, you really learn about your subconscious mind. So you really learn that anything and everything that you believe is gonna come true. So if your subconscious believes it, your conscious mind will do anything to make it happen. And so when I was a kid, I used to think, yeah, it's cool for me to smoke weed. I'm 14, 15, 16 years old. However, I'm going to quit when I'm in my 30s. Well, here I am. I'm 37 years old. It's about time. Another major motivation for me is my son. So I do have a little baby. He's 9 months old. And he's amazing. And I just know monkey see, monkey do. So I don't ever want to see my kid smoking or like me smoking. I'll tell you a quick story too. So when I was little, smoking was always discouraged in my house. My mother was never a smoker, never a drinker. Neither was my father either. He drank, but he was never a smoker. So anyways, we used to always talk crap about smokers. Like, not crap, but just like, oh yeah, and they smoke too, and isn't that gross? Well, we go to a party one time when I was a kid, and my dad was with his friends, and he was talking about how his friends smoke cigars and how he's not going to, and all this shit. Well, long story short, when push came to shove, we showed up at that party, and there he is, lighting up a stogie with his friends, and it crushed me as a kid. Like, I don't know, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, but it crushed me as a kid to see my father smoke something, because he went against like his agreement, our agreements, right? His family doesn't smoke. Like, we don't do that. So it was just crazy. So that really, really made me upset when I was a kid. It's something I can still remember right now as an adult. So now my dad's not a smoker. He never was. That was the only time I'd ever seen him smoke, ever. He did say that he'd smoked weed back in the past, but so that's another reason. I don't want to see my son. I don't want to have my son look at me and be like, Dad is smoking. That would be, I don't want him to feel what I felt. Actually, I was very disappointed when I saw my father smoking. It felt like my world was coming down because that was something that we believed in, right? That was an agreement that we had in our family. So there's another reason. I'm kind of rambling here, but I'll come up with a few other reasons too. Gosh, I will say that my smoking has gotten to the point where it's just insane. So I wake up and I smoke a dab. I work out. I take hits between sets. I'll do a set of 10 or 12 curls or whatever. I'll take a fatty ass rip and then jump back on it. Like it's motivation. And I'm talking this is within an hour of me waking up. So within an hour of me waking up, I'm already super high and I'm already getting even higher. Not good. Literally not good. Can't drive places. You know how frustrating it is when you want to drive somewhere and you're stoned. You can't do it. Geez, what else? Game. So having natural game, being able to talk to women, being able to talk to anybody, socialize with anybody. It's kind of hard when you're always high. Plus you say dumb shit and you get all in your mind, anxiety. So yeah, follow this journey. Like I said, I've been doing my own hypno session for a few weeks now, and it's my own session. And it's starting to seep into my subconscious that I'm ready to quit. So I'm just throwing this out here. I haven't picked a quit date yet. It will be after I smoke these 2 cartridges. But yeah, so there it is. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so I can show you guys how it works. We'll do some workout stuff too, some mindset stuff. But yeah, anyways, if you're seeing this, there's a reason for you to see this. We'll talk soon.